Last year, Canadians lost over $530 million to fraud, and a disproportionate amount of that money came from seniors. Not because seniors are less intelligent, not because they are less careful, but because scammers specifically design their schemes to target the characteristics that come with age: trust, generosity, accumulated savings, and in many cases, the simple fact of spending more time at home where the phone rings. The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre receives thousands of reports every year from seniors who lost money. And for every report filed, experts estimate 10 or more incidents go unreported because of shame, because of confusion, or simply because the senior does not realize they were defrauded until much later. In this video, I am going to walk you through the 7 most active financial scams targeting Canadian seniors right now. I am going to describe exactly how each one works, why it works, and what you or your loved ones can do to stop it cold. Because the only thing standing between a scammer and your savings is knowing what to look for before they find you. My name is Donovan. Let us get into it. Scam number 1, the grandparent scam. You receive a phone call, a voice clearly distressed. Grandma? Grandpa? It's me. You recognize the voice, or you think you do. The caller says they are in trouble. They have been arrested. They were in a car accident. They need money immediately, bail, lawyer fees, hospital bills. And they beg you not to tell their parents because they are too ashamed. A second voice comes on the phone, an official-sounding person, a lawyer, a police officer, a court clerk. They confirm the situation and give you wire transfer details or ask you to buy gift cards and read the numbers over the phone. This is the grandparent scam, and it has cost Canadian seniors hundreds of millions of dollars over the past decade. It works because it is emotionally overwhelming. The panic is immediate. The instinct to protect a grandchild overrides rational thinking, and the demand for secrecy cuts off the one check that would expose it: talking to another family member. The defense is simple. Hang up. Call the grandchild directly on a number you already have. Call their parent. No real emergency requires you to act in the next 10 minutes. If the caller pressures you for immediate action, that pressure itself is the scam. Scam number 2. The CRA Impersonation Scam. You receive a call. The caller identifies themselves as an agent from the Canada Revenue Agency. They say you owe back taxes. If you do not pay immediately, you will be arrested. Officers are on their way to your home right now. You can settle this today with a wire transfer, cryptocurrency, or gift cards. Everything about this call is fake. The CRA does not call to threaten arrest. The CRA does not demand payment by gift card or cryptocurrency. If you genuinely owed taxes, you would first receive written notices by mail with a formal dispute process. The defense? Hang up. If you are uncertain whether you have a tax issue, call the CRA directly at 1-800-959-8281 using the number from the official canada.ca website, not a number the caller gives you. Scam number 3, the investment fraud. You are approached, often by phone, email, social media, or even through a person you meet at a community event, with an investment opportunity. High guaranteed returns, low risk, a time-sensitive offer. Sometimes it involves cryptocurrency, sometimes real estate, sometimes a private company. Sometimes it sounds like something you have actually heard of. The key feature is always the same. The returns promised are significantly above what any legitimate regulated investment offers. And there is always urgency. Act now before the opportunity closes. These range from classic Ponzi schemes, where early investors are paid with money from new investors until the whole thing collapses, to outright theft, where the money disappears immediately. The defense. If someone promises guaranteed returns above what banks and regulated markets offer, the investment does not exist. Any legitimate investment can lose money. Anyone telling you otherwise is lying. Before putting money into any investment, verify the person or company through the Canadian Securities Administrators at securities-administrators.ca. The link is in the description. Scam number 4. The romance scam. This one is painful to talk about, but it is growing rapidly and it needs to be named clearly. You meet someone online, a dating site, Facebook, a community forum. They are warm, attentive, engaging. They say the right things. Over weeks or months, they build a relationship with you. And then one day, they have a crisis. Medical, financial, legal. They cannot access their money. They need help. Just temporarily, they will repay you. They never repay you. Because they are not who they said they were. They are a scammer operating from another country, running multiple fake profiles simultaneously, and they have been grooming you specifically to reach this moment. The average loss in a romance scam is among the highest of any fraud category, often tens of thousands of dollars. And the emotional damage is compounded by the shame many victims feel, which prevents them from reporting it. The defense. Before sending money to anyone you have only met online, regardless of how long you have been in contact and how genuine the relationship feels, talk to a trusted family member or friend. If the other person has never agreed to a video call with you or has always had a reason not to meet in person, treat that as a serious warning sign. Scam number 5, the home repair and contractor fraud. A person comes to your door. They tell you they were working in the neighborhood and notice something concerning about your roof, your driveway, your foundation, your furnace. They can fix it today at a special price because they have leftover materials. They need payment upfront, cash or e-transfer. In many cases, no work is done, or the work done is meaningless and the problem they identified does not exist. In more sophisticated versions, they create a problem in order to charge for fixing it. The defense. Never hire someone who shows up at your door uninvited to offer home repairs. Get multiple written quotes from established, verifiable local businesses before authorizing any significant work. Never pay entirely upfront. Legitimate contractors do not demand full payment before the job begins. Scam number 6, the fake charity scam. Following a natural disaster, a health crisis, or around the holiday season, you receive a call or email asking for a donation. The organization sounds familiar. It may have a name very close to a real, well-known charity. The urgency is high. People are suffering. Any amount helps. The money goes nowhere near the cause described. It goes directly to the scammer. The defense. Never donate to any organization that contacts you first, by phone or email. If you want to give to a cause, go directly to the charity's official website. Find it yourself. Do not click a link provided in an email and verify it through the Canada Revenue Agency's charity search at canada.ca/charities-listings. Scam number 7, the mortgage and home equity scam. We covered this partially in our last video on reverse mortgages, but it deserves its own mention here because it is growing. Someone contacts you at your door, by phone, or by mail with an offer to help you access your home equity. They may offer a reverse mortgage, a line of credit, or a refinancing opportunity. The paperwork is complex. The process moves quickly, and at the end of it, you either find yourself with a mortgage you did not understand, or the money has disappeared to the scammer. CBC's Marketplace program documented cases in Ontario where seniors ended up with high-interest mortgages at 25% interest that they did not understand they had signed. Some lost their homes. The defense. Any transaction involving your home requires your own independent lawyer, not a lawyer recommended by the person presenting the deal, your lawyer. If anyone discourages you from getting independent legal advice, end the conversation immediately and contact your provincial law society. Here are the 3 things to remember that apply to every single one of these scams. Rule 1. Urgency is a weapon. Every scam creates a sense that you must act right now. Real government agencies, real financial institutions, and real emergencies allow time for you to think, to make calls, and to verify. If someone is demanding immediate action, that demand itself is the red flag. Rule 2. Gift cards, cryptocurrency, and wire transfers are not legitimate payment methods for any government debt, any legitimate business transaction, or any family emergency. The moment anyone asks you to pay using one of those methods, you are in a scam. Rule 3. Hang up and verify independently. Not on the number the caller gives you, on the official number from the official website. If the call was legitimate, calling back will confirm it. If it was a scam, the scammer is gone. If you or someone you know has been targeted or has already lost money to a scam, report it to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre at antifraud-centreantifraud.ca or by phone at 1-888-4958-501. Reporting does not get your money back, but it creates the data that helps authorities catch these people and warn others. Please share this video with every senior in your life, every parent, every grandparent, every neighbor, every friend from church or your community group. The information in this video costs nothing, and for the person who watches it at the right moment, it could save them everything. And drop a comment below. Have you or someone you know encountered one of these scams? Your experience could help someone else recognize it in time. I read every comment. I am Grace Donovan. I will see you in the next video.